Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome, everyone. So glad you could join me today. In this video, I'm sharing what separates coaches who consistently get clients from their content and those who don't. So this is the key element that I include in all of my programs. I always have, and it's the exact reason why my clients see incredible results. And a lot of people completely overlook the power of this. And so in this video, I want to share with you exactly what it is, how to use it, and how it can help you. So I think these days, because anyone can post online, and it's very easy, it's very accessible, and anyone can create a social media account and a YouTube channel and start posting, we can assume that, oh yeah, it's super easy for us to just post content and get business from it. But we all know that it's not as easy as just posting content and hurrah, clients arrive in our inbox wanting to work with us. We know that that's not the case, right? In so many cases, there's a journey that people need to go on before they're ready to actually work with you. And a lot of people know how to post content online, tips, inspiration, those types of things, share great knowledge. But there's a very significant difference between entertaining or inspiring people using your content and actually turning your content into a viable business that pays you good money. And I'm pretty sure that you know that content is one of the most powerful client attractors that there is, but a lot of people don't know how to translate it into actual cash, actual clients that are paying you good money. And chances are you've tried different things to get clients from your content, and it's still not working to the fullest potential. So if you think about the difference between conversion, let's say inspirational, motivational, educational content, and conversion content, like conversion content does still do those things, inspire, entertain, educate, enlighten, all of those things, but there is a key ingredient, which is the ability to move people to take action, which is what causes the conversion. And it's your ability to convert content. And that's what I call compelling content. It attracts attention, it maintains attention, and it allows people to, or it inspires people to want to take action. So it's a difference between posting great tips and thinking, okay, how do I actually push on pain points, highlight people's needs, and really show them the value of what I can offer without coming across as a pushy salesperson? Because so many people tell me that's the reason that they don't share more online, or they don't talk more about what they actually offer. In fact, I was talking to a lady recently and I said, when's the last time you actually made an offer or let people know on social media what it is you actually do? And she said, I can't even think of the last time that I did that. So give, and very rarely actually convert the content into clients. And so because of her fear of not wanting to come across super pushy, right, which a lot of us have that desire not to be that kind of person, a lot of coaches end up swinging the other way and going too much the other way of giving and pouring out, but not actually asking, not actually receiving the income that they deserve and making the impact that they really want to make. And so it is a delicate sweet spot that not many people achieve, to be able to elegantly share about what you offer, but do it in a way that takes people along a journey so that when people are ready, they can actually convert into clients. So what is missing for a lot of coaches and why their content isn't converting into clients is personalized support and feedback. Because if people are looking at your content and scrolling past and going, oh, that's interesting, scroll, and then not actually taking action on your content, the skill gap is your ability to convert. And what increases your ability to convert is having expertise and having personalized feedback on your particular piece of content, not being in a big program that tells you what to do not just being in a program that tells you what to do, but actually having expert eyes on your business and being open for feedback. A lot of people aren't open for feedback because they don't want to be judged. They don't want to put their work out there. They don't want to be criticized. They don't want someone saying, oh, you're doing this wrong. So get very protective. Just sit away, do it by myself, put it out. It doesn't work. I don't know why, but let's just keep doing more of what's working. It's still not working. And it kind of becomes this, I'm going to just keep doing more and more and more and hoping that it will one day work, as opposed to, okay, I need to change something. I need to do something differently. It's not working. Why is that? I guess my question to you is, how much personalized expert feedback are you getting on your content? And I just want to be really direct here, because if you're not open to feedback and having people look at your work, then there's a very high chance that it's probably not going to work if you keep doing the same thing you're doing. And this is why I include such a high level of personalized support in all of my programs. When I heard the statistic that 97% of online courses have a failure rate, there's a failure rate of 97% completion on all online courses globally. When I heard that, it mortified me, because when I first got into business, it was around 90%. And then I remember hearing research that said it was actually 95% of people who start an online course don't complete it. And then I heard recently it's actually up to 97% of people who start a course never complete it. And I believe, from my experience of 20 years in business, it's because of this missing element of personalized support. I don't know about you, but I've been in lots of big programs run by big companies. I've learned amazing things. I have learned a lot of really good theory. But what I'm hearing from so many coaches at the moment is that they have done so much learning, they have absorbed so much knowledge, and they need help with implementing, and they need help with actually crafting their individual words. And most big companies, they don't have the resources to sit with people personally and help you tweak each word. Would you agree? One word tweaked can make a huge difference between putting someone off and actually inspiring someone. The difference between repelling people with your words and compelling people with your words. And if you don't have an expert helping you up level your content, it can be super discouraging. And I've seen so many people struggle with this. Building a business on your own is hard enough as a sole trader, as a coach. It can be a very lonely journey. Without having people to actually support us, we end up overthinking, we end up second guessing ourselves, and we don't actually know what to do to get unstuck. And the journey is always easier with an expert. It's not just any support, it's having expertise and having a community of people around you that really understand what you do. You can't get that from Google. You can't get it from ChatGPT. People are looking in those places to try and get the answers. You'll never get the answers. You can't Google your own personal situation. What do I do? Yes, we can run our content through AI. Of course we can. But no matter what prompts we feed it, it's not a human brain. It's not creative. It's regurgitating other people's thinking. So if you want to be successful, you have to get that feedback, that personalized feedback, and it takes a willingness for people to look at what you're doing. And I think the reason why so many people aren't open to personal support and feedback is because most of us have had feedback delivered really poorly. Do you relate to this? I've had feedback from people that have delivered it so insensitively, and it's been like, oh, that emoji, it's kind of like this one, and he's covering his face. Like me and my friend often send that when someone says something like really like ouch or really cringe. It's like, ooh. Or we send the turtle emoji. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm out there, I'm asking for something, and then I shrink back into my shell because someone's just given me all this feedback that feels very harsh and insensitive and rather than saying, hey, maybe you could try this, or have you thought about this, or what we could do is up level it this way. You know, I've been in programs where it's just been so harsh. It's either been really too harsh and just like, oh, can you just soften that a little bit? Or it's been too vague, too fluffy, too much like, oh yeah, that's great, when actually it's not working. So I don't want feedback to go, yeah, that sounds great. I want feedback to go, that could be up leveled, that could be tweaked, that needs to be changed. And so every coach needs an environment where you get support and expertise, not just, there's a lot of great communities out there where you can hang out, where you can be supported, where you can ask peer feedback, but someone who actually knows what to do to get content to convert, that's often the missing piece for people. Otherwise, you just keep repeating the same thing. So when you have someone helping you, you can make those little tweaks, those adjustments in your messaging that actually lead to conversions. And this is why I do regular content makeovers with everyone in my community. We did one last week on Wednesday night. We did a full hour of up levels. The whole session was up levels. And every single person that came to that call, this is in my inner circle, left with multiple up levels. There wasn't a single person that put something in the chat box that I was like, yep, that's perfect. Every single person, okay, that's round one. Let's go back, up level it. Then people put round two in, okay, up level again, until everyone had a promise they were really happy with, a clear problem statement that they were happy with, and knowing exactly the fears, frustrations, dreams, and desires of their ideal client in really compelling language. And this is what I do for my clients, you know, all day, every day, mostly, is up leveling people's content. So it's more than just, here's the theory of what you need to do, here's a formula, go use it. It's actually training yourself to be an expert at the tools. I remember seeing this post from an older man, and he said something like, I know how to play tennis, Serena Williams knows how to play tennis, but our skill level is worlds apart, because you can both know how to play tennis and one wins Wimbledon, and the other just mucks around at home as a hobby, you know. And it's the same with sharing content. You know, anyone can sit at home and share content, but to get better as a content creator, we need expertise, right? And the skills of great marketers, the skills that great marketers develop, it is not just because they've read great books. The skills that I've honed and developed has come from years and years and years of doing content makeovers with people, being mentored myself and getting lots and lots and lots of feedback myself. Like, I get feedback twice a week from mentors. So I've got 2 mentors that give me feedback every single week, and I've done that for over 5 years. So it's not like I just read lots of copywriting books. Like, I do have copywriting books, but that's not how I became good as a content creator. It's because I've had so much feedback. And you ask most people that know me and they'll say, yeah, Kat asks for feedback all the time. I'm like, give it to me. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. Feedback is a gift, but not many people are willing to receive it. And so my question to you is, are you open to getting feedback? Are you open to having people look at what you're doing and tweak it, and then putting it out and having that satisfaction of it actually working? You know, maybe it's a little bit hard to get over that initial hump. It's almost like, if you can get over that hump of asking, feeling a bit awkward, having someone look at what you're doing and then make over it and make it better and do it in a way that's very respectful and honoring, and you get over the other side and it starts working, then you get this elation and this satisfaction and this fulfillment, and then you know what to say over and over again in your messaging. And so I get that it feels uncomfortable sometimes. I used to play in a band where I wrote a lot of the songs, and I remember sitting down with my band, pulling out my guitar and strumming this song that I'd written, and it felt very vulnerable. It's almost like an artist whipping off the sheet to their painting and then bearing their soul and people judging, you know. So I get that it can feel uncomfortable, but is it worth it for you? Like, if you nailed the skill of being able to create compelling content where it turns into clients, where it converts, how would that feel for you to have that skill set? When I developed the skill set, and it's not like you ever master it, like I'm on a massive journey of mastering, and for potentially decades I'll get better and better at the skill. But when you nail it enough that it works, so you put content out and you get clients from it, when that happens, something shifts within you. It's hard to explain because it's so powerful and such a game changer. But when it happened for me, when it clicked, when I was like, oh, I can create content that converts into cash, I don't need to ever go and get a job that I hate ever again. I don't ever have to rely on a job, a man, anything. I know how to make money now from my words, and I can do it by picking up my phone, by jumping on Facebook Live, by putting videos up on my YouTube channel, by sending emails. I can get clients. Like, it's a game changer. I hope you feel my passion for this, because that's what I want for you. It is possible for you. And so this is why I include such a high level of support in all of my programs. And don't just say, hey, here's the login, go watch my videos, do it yourself. You know, if you recognize that you need the skill and you need the guidance, the direction, someone telling you what to do, someone looking at what you're doing and telling you, hey, don't waste time going in that direction, go this direction. You know, you want someone to show you how to do it step by step. You want it to finally work. You want to crack your skill of being able to convert. A lot of business programs teach you what to do. Not many show you specifically how to apply it in your business and sit with you to make it work. You know, a lot of companies don't pick you up when you fall off track. They don't journey with you step by step personally. And I understand how crucial it is to get that support when you're creating a coaching business. When I first started, I didn't have that support, and it took me so long, thousands of dollars, thousands of hours to try and figure it out. I wasted a lot of money trying to figure it out on my own. Eventually I did get support, but I determined that once I cracked the code, I committed myself to continually offering exceptional support to women coaches so that they wouldn't have to struggle on their own. I do content makeovers with you. I show you exactly what to fix to give yourself the highest possible chance of converting into clients. And if you're interested, just drop the word curious if you're just curious and you want to know more about it. So just drop the word curious. If you want me to send you the details, you can check it out. There's no pressure. You can just have a look at it and see if it's the right fit for you, because it's got to be the right support. It's got to be the right fit. And I know it can change everything for you in your coaching business. So if you want a really transformative, really personal program that you can plug into and have that relief that I've got someone with me in my corner, they have my back, they're helping me every step of the way, then it sounds like this could be a good fit for you. So just drop the word curious if you're curious. In the meantime, I hope you have a beautiful, amazing rest of your week. I will reach out and we'll connect, and I'll just send you the details to have a look at. Have a beautiful, amazing day. Keep showing up, keep sharing, keep shining. The world is waiting for your words. Take care, my friend. Talk to you soon. Bye.